Cuphead and his pal Mugman, they like to roll the dice.
Came the devil's game, and now they paid the price. Pay the price. Yo, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. A little bit back to Fire Emblem.
Gosh, that was years ago, dude!
Welcome everybody to Cuphead. I'm the Comic Foil.
I'm the Green Scorpion.
And yeah, we got a Steam Semper winner here, so we're gonna go through, and of course I was gonna bring Oscar along because this is a co-op masterpiece here.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, when you told me that Cuphead won, there's no way in hell I wasn't gonna get involved in this one, because I love this game.
You're actually on player one, so you'll have to do
okay, yeah, I got you.
menus.
Yeah, that's the other thing, like, we've already kind of, sort of, like, fought the first boss of this gosh darn playthrough, and that was technical support.
Yeah, to get some, to get the wires right and stuff like that, and make sure...
We'll tell you the details later, in a moment. Cuphead, don't deal with the devil.
Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. They lived without a care under the watchful eye of the wise Elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home and, despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. "Hot dog," explained King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. "These fellas can't lose." "Nice run, boys," laughed a newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino's owner, the devil himself. "Now, how about we raise the stakes?" he suggested with a toothy grin. "Win one more roll, and all the loot of my casino is yours," the devil boomed. "But if you lose, I'll have your souls. Deal?" Cuphead, blinded by the easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. "Good gosh, Cuphead, no!" cried Mugman, for he understood the danger, but it was too late. "Snake eyes!" laughed the devil while slamming the floor. "You lose!" The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. "Now about those souls." The brothers pleaded for their very lives. "There must be another way to repay you," Mugman stammered. "Yes, please, mister," Cuphead added. "Perhaps there is," the devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. "I have here a list of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me, and I just might pardon you two mugs." "Now get going," the devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. "You have till midnight tomorrow to collect every one of those souls. Otherwise, I'll be the one collecting yours." Cuphead and his pal Mugman were terribly frightened and ran away as fast as they could. "Come on, Mug," panted Cuphead. "We have to find the Elder Kettle. He'll know what to do."
So yeah, quite a ridiculous plot that these characters have fallen themselves into, but as anyone who's watched old cartoons know, it's not that weird.
Yeah, the devil was showing up all the time in Fleischer era.
Oh, absolutely. What a fine pickle you boys have gotten yourselves into. I know you don't want to be pawns of the devil, but if you refuse, can't bear to imagine your fates. You must play along for now, collect those contracts. And you best be ready for some nasty business. Your debtor friends won't be very friendly once you confront them. In fact, I expect they'll transform into terrible beasts. Take this potion so they won't hang you out to dry. It'll give you the most remarkable magical abilities. Now go to my writing desk and use the mystical inkwell there. You need to prepare yourselves for a scrap. Speaking of which, yep, there we go.
I'm prepared for a scrap.
So yeah, we might as well just go through the tutorial just to show that off and get used to these controls again.
Yeah, so if it isn't clear, I will be portraying Cuphead, and Oscar will be my pal Mugman.
Though I hope our relationship is a little bit, more healthy than, these two if the animated series is anything to go by.
I haven't watched it yet. I hear it's very good.
It is very good. It's also very wild, but that's also par for the course, for like, you know, cartoon logic games like this and everything. I love the art style of this game. I love the feel of this game.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It's so good.
Yeah, so also to review, I'm I'm not playing this blind. I've seen all the boss fights online and stuff, but I've never played through this game. I've only ever played the half hour I played for Steam Semper.
Yeah, me, meanwhile, anyone who's been on my channel knows that I did a whole stream of this game. Like, I pretty much beat the entire game in one sitting on stream, and gosh, that was a lot of fun. So what do we got here?
Hey fellas, looks like you're in for it now, eh? Well, I used to be the same way, always getting into trouble. Running, jumping, shooting. But now I prefer just strolling around and going to the pictures. But hey, let me give you a hand. Take this.
Alright, so yeah. Now, here's the thing. We're just gonna go ahead and confess right now. John and I both pretty much already went through the first part of this game just now. If only because, well, the first time we recorded, we had some mic issues. And that, honestly, okay, so I praised the smoke bomb, before, and, like, believe me when I say that the smoke bomb is extremely, valuable. Some extra weapons might be,
I'm gonna stick with the smoke bomb.
Tell you what.
Because I like those invincibility frames, but if you'd like to...
I might go for the spread shot, because that, like, racks up damage like crazy, and it might help in some of the more difficult scenarios we're gonna run ourselves into.
Okay. Sounds good.
And yeah, that's pretty much all we need.
Yeah, so I like... Yeah, because the smoke bomb, you have a dash to dodge things, but when you're using the smoke bomb, it gives you invincibility frames on that dash. It also makes you invisible, but...
I also gotta remind myself how to switch weapons, because I know there's a way to do that.
Do you just... Oh, like in battle?
Yeah. I'll figure it out as we go through this first level, why don't we?
Yeah, so... I mean, Oscar was pretty...
There we go, got it.
Oscar was pretty rusty at first, and I was still kind of getting my sea legs, but now the two of us have had, like, a little bit of practice, so this should be a little bit smoother.
That's true. Because, again, a lot of the reason behind that is because, technology is kind of a bitch. We spent a good, like, I don't know, half an hour, like an hour just trying to figure out controller shenanigans.
Yeah.
Because,
I've never played a two-player game on this PC, like, with both people hooked up to the PC.
So, like, we ran into some very unique I don't even know if I want to call them unique problems, because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, this has been a situation that a lot of people have had to deal with, just like trying to get controllers to work. Otherwise, there wouldn't be so many tutorials online about it.
Yeah. A lot of the tutorials were just like, plug in the controller and wait for the computer to recognize it.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock!
I'm great. Like, great, the computer's not recognizing it.
You do not hurt my friend. Although my friend's kind of has himself covered here.
Yeah, that spreader's pretty nice. Less range, but...
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm gonna rely on you for. And can you, like, spawn? I guess he's not spawning. Yay! Anyway. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you can parry those.
Yeah. So for those...
As long as they're pink.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know the Cuphead mechanics, you need to parry pink things, and parrying things builds up your special gauge. Don't forget your supers.
Oh yeah, thanks. Oh yeah, that's right. Your super changes depending on what weapon you have equipped.
Yeah, you got the 8-way now. Also, so bosses get a little bit more health when you're playing on co-op, so that it's not strictly easier.
Just go, just go.
Alright.
Wait!
There's nothing I can do for you! I'm gonna get that coin, though.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, no, you should be able to handle it now that we got the mini-boss out of the way.
This is a bit of a sticky wicket.
Ah, not really. You got it, brother. You're all good. We all good, baby.
I got through there on the skin of my teeth.
Oh, by the way, so one detail I wanted to bring up earlier, but I didn't even realize it until, like, afterwards. But, you know how it was telling the story about the craps table and, like, you know, like... I love the fact that, like, we're talking about underworld people here and there was a bunch of skeletons. The craps table was a coffin.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it was a coffin. So that's cool.
That's pretty neat.
Alright, so...
You have 5 coins if you want to get the smoke bomb now.
I think you can also grab the spreader if you want, now that we have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well, because the smoke bomb's just way too good. The extra health might be nice, too, but we don't have the coins for that. We can grab that later. So yeah, you use the, L1 button in order to shift weapons if you want.
Okay.
We gotta equip it. Okay, now we're cooking. Alright, we're ready for your big goop. Ooze of an ooze. God, I love this game.
I can remember thinking, like, watching old cartoons as a kid, like watching Looney Tunes,
Uh-huh.
how, like, you could kind of tell what was going to move because it was animated instead of, like, a still object, or it was, like, painted in better. And I kind of like how the trees there are like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you could kind of be like, oh, so, like, I didn't have the words for it yet, but I was like, oh, like, that rock looks like it's gonna move, like, Pepe Le Pew's gonna be under that rock. Cat didn't really escape.
Nice. Oh yeah, and this is a foregone conclusion, but, like, I love the soundtrack of this game.
Oh, I forgot to... I couldn't see his fist because it was off the screen, so I didn't know that was what he was telegraphing. Help me!
Haha! You ain't gonna get the best of me, brother! God, that trombone! Oh, you got lucky there.
No,
Never mind.
I panicked, though.
Ah, I panicked too! Nice! Hell yeah! Okay, I'm gonna switch to the pea shooter for this because... Oh, actually, the spreader works really well for that, but I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm
crap.
out. I'm out. It's all you.
I got it, I got it. Yike!
Yeah, so it's not...
Hell yeah, brother! Woohoo!
And there's not really a lot of logic to, like, what the enemies transform into
Oh,
or
no.
what they can do. They could just do whatever's funny.
Oh, dude, like, one thing I like discussing Death Battle with, like, Joe and, like, Josh Scorcher and whatnot, and it's kind of funny, talking about it, because, like, if people thought anime logic and Marvel, like, comics logic was, like, bonkers, old school cartoon logic is like, freaking... Is like freaking like Area Zero.
Yeah, like
literally anything can happen.
Saitama versus Popeye. Like Popeye
smoked Saitama.
There's just no rules to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? You two want to fly in a plane like I do? Ha! You're not sitting in any cockpit till you study those blueprints.
Okay, so yeah, I think this is the, like, tutorial for... Yep, this is a tutorial for the, planes. I don't think we... Like,
I have not fought this one yet.
Yeah,
so.
I think we can save this for, like, maybe a future episode. I'm fine with, like, taking care of, like, some of the early bosses first. By the way, you can also shoot while you're in shrink mode. It's just a shorter range.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Yeah.
and you can hold it down indefinitely.
Yep. Yeah, that's mainly so that you can, like, get past, like, some... like, sticky situations, because, like, some of the bosses I'm just gonna say right now, some of the bosses we're gonna have to fight later in this mode become a freaking bullet hell. Do not get me started with Dr. Call's robot.
Oh, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one.
Ooh, Dr. Call's robot is one of the harder fights in this game.
Oh, sorry.
Now you're good. Alright, so where do we want to go next? Oh, actually, hang on a sec. Hello. Be gone, spirits. Oh, wait, you're real. I was about to hit you with the old parry move. That's how you deal with the ghosts around here. Only a nitwit tries to shoot in someone who really ain't there. Speaking of not being places, would you fellas mind moving along? You're spooking the fish.
We're spooking you?
I was gonna say, let's go ahead and ignore the, elefish in the room. Sorry, that was bad.
Mausoleum 1.
Okay, so, this is actually good that we're doing this now, because, we're gonna get something really good here.
Okay, so we gotta wall up all these ghosts.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'll take the left, you take the right.
You got it. Ooh.
This is good because I need practice on the parrying, because during Steam Semper I felt like I was always like a few frames off, and I would just like hit things and take damage.
Like, it's a pretty, like, here's the thing, like, I'm going to give people the benefit of the doubt when it comes to, like, missing their parries in this game, not because it's difficult, but because there's so much going on in the game that, like, when you're dealing with bullet hells and stuff like that, it, like, execution gets way harder. That was a dapper little, ghost.
Victory!
Yay!
And in case anybody is wondering, I do play... Oh!
Yup.
You are in the game!
Gosh, I don't know how to thank you boys for saving me. Well, my manners. Didn't even introduce myself. I'm known as Legendary Chalice. Pleased to meet you. I was searching for magic and got trapped by those ghosts. Speaking of magic, please accept this gift. It should help. There are other mausoleums around the Inkwell Isle. I just wonder.
Yeah, I still need to get Delicious Last Course, but I will,
Yeah.
and we will be handling that.
So yeah, now we have supers.
Nice.
Yeah, we gotta equip them. So if we go to the super, there you go. Energy Beam.
Great.
Yeah, there are 3 supers you can get. Honestly, like, I know what the other 2 are. Energy Beam is, like, probably my favorite of them.
That's the one where you, like,
It's
spin
literally-
right and it's just a beam
It's
out of
literally,
their
it's
head.
literally a giant, like, Shinku Hadoken.
Okay.
Alright, so where do we want to go next?
We can't actually get up that ledge. I think we have to go
You
around
can
the
actually
bend.
go around up here, because I think you can go under the, Yep, there you go.
Oh yeah, there was an achievement for that originally, wasn't there?
Yeah, I believe there's also something over here we can, like... Oh, yeah. Nah. It doesn't look like there's anything here. So yeah, we can either go ahead and take care of this now, or if you want to go, like, back to the other areas.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's go.
This was the other level
Yeah,
that we played last time, so...
Yep.
Let's get this done, and then it'll be...
Yeah, because I remember
again.
you weren't a fan of this one because of, like, this whole upward angles nonsense.
Yeah.
But thankfully, with the spreader, it should be a little bit... Never mind.
But we'll still have to get used to using the spreader here,
True.
but at least we have a defense against things that are at a slightly higher angle from us.
No fooling. That was one of the bigger aspects of this level. Woo. Gotcha.
You can't touch me. I can shoot in one of 8 directions. Yes, but what if I come at you from a 30-degree angle? No.
Oh, well then, I'm right. Fucked, aren't I?
I can only fire at a 45-degree angle.
Got it. Man, we're both already at 1 HP and we haven't even gotten past the first part of this yet.
Yeah. See, I didn't even have to tell you guys that I played this level before. You wouldn't have known. Whoops.
I freaking hate these bees.
Yeah, I'm going to pea shooter again. Whoa!
Oh yeah! I guess I could do that! There we go.
So, important question.
Yeah?
What is in the cup?
Oh yeah, like, you can literally see this guy drinking himself.
Yeah, what,
Like, in some of the intros.
what is that?
I don't know. Something tells me I don't want to know.
Like, because it looks pretty opaque. Like
I'm guessing, like,
it could be milk, or that could just be the art style to, like, make it more opaque.
maybe. God knows, I don't know. And again, I'm not sure I want to know. We literally see these guys drinking themselves, like, in like, the intro.
Yeah, it's like a kappa, you know? It's not like it's part of them, it's just they hold it in their heads.
Fair enough.
It's not like their own bodily fluids.
You got that?
Yeah. Oh, right, so the fireballs hit these after
Yep.
you jump on them, so we have to kind of go together.
We got this.
Ready?
Nice, nice. I got the coin, you go.
Okay.
Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, play it safe, play it safe.
Yes. Oh, right. This is the boss. Okay.
Ooh, okay, tricky.
Oh, no! Good save. Okay, don't worry about me.
Yeah, but we got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, just be careful on the jump over there.
Heck yeah!
Very nice.
Not bad at all, man. Well done.
Oh, I think we have time for at least one more.
Yeah, no, let's keep going. I'm having fun here.
I'm sure the entire game will be this smooth, and we will always be this good at fighting challenge. None of these are going to take me.
So confident.
None of these are going to take us like dozens of attempts.
Let's head to the south and like see if we can like cover some of the stuff that's going on down there. We also have more coins, but it's up to you if you want to do some more shopping.
Maybe I'll buy a heart.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna follow your lead on that one.
Okay, coffee autofill meter.
Which is good.
But that would take the place of my dash, wouldn't it?
I believe so. Yeah, I usually opt to buy the weapons first because at the very least, like when you go to every boss, like you can kind of like prepare based on what you learn.
Okay. Yeah, so I got the chaser. I'm not gonna equip it yet, but I'll have it.
I'm gonna equip the lobber, I'm gonna grab the lobber just in case, because like that's just like higher damage. Its firing rate is terrible. Oh, the charge. Okay, so the charge is basically Mega Buster.
Cool.
Which is fantastic in a lot of the bosses. Like I might grab that one myself, if only because like that's just really good to have.
Okay, this one I did on Steam Center.
Okay, yeah, Botanic Panic.
So
this one's pretty easy. Nice.
Oops. See, there's an example. I missed my parry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, you have a hitbox.
Now, I believe there's actually... Whoops. I was trying to switch weapons, and I
can't get you from here.
Okay.
Nope.
It's alright. It's alright. It's you versus the carrot. I was talking about this a little bit before, but I actually, yeah, I keep messing up which button the dash is on, because I expect it to be, like, on the bumpers. And I think that's because I'm playing Hi-Fi Rush right now, and that game
I screwed that up.
Has dash on a completely different button.
You know, carrots are supposed to be good for your eyes, but you got some funky-ass eyes there, pal.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that's totally a myth.
Or at least it's overstated, because, like, they have vitamin A, and vitamin A is good for your vision, but not to the...
Have you ever heard the story behind why that was a thing?
I love that story, yes.
Oh, yeah, you know it, right?
Yeah, but we should tell it anyway.
Oh, no, who do you want? Do you want to tell it, or shall I?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
So, during World War II, and I might have some of the details wrong, and feel free to jump in.
No, you're good, you're good.
So the Luftwaffe, Germany was coming in and bombing the city of London every day by night.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go fight these frogs, too. Yeah, I also fought these guys during Steam Summer.
Yep. Oh, I'm curious to see if you can tell the story while we're fighting these frogs.
Okay, I'm gonna try. So every night, England... so while they were being bombed by the Nazis, they would, oh, this is hard. They would turn off all the lights in London so that it was harder for the Germans to see the targets that they were bombing. And they would have, you know, the British airport out there fighting the bombers as well. And the British had gotten very good at shooting down German planes, even in the dark, when nobody could see anything. Now, the actual reason for this was because the British had invented radar, so they were able to see on their radars where other planes were without having the vision of light. And Winston Churchill had it leaked in like a radio interview or something. Somebody was asking like, so like, what do you credit the British Air Force with that they've been able to, you know, take out so many German planes? And he said, oh, well, every pilot in our Air Force is eating nothing but carrots because carrots are good for your sight. And then apparently the German Air Force started making all of their pilots also eat nothing but carrots, and they were eating so many carrots that it was like actually bad for them, and it was like causing their like pancreases to burst and stuff like that. So yeah, carrots are good for your vision, but not that good. They don't literally make you see in the dark, as Winston Churchill was attempting to have people believe.
Super! Oh!
Sorry, I was trying to do it and I couldn't.
You know what, though? Kudos for being able to keep up.
Yeah.
Despite telling that story. Well done. Okay, you keep shooting them, I'll handle these guys.
Okay.
You can duck those, by the way.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, the sad thing about, like, fun stories like that is that a lot of times the stories themselves aren't really true either, or they're exaggerated. They kind of fall into myth. So, you know, I can't really, like, corroborate that happened. I could, like, look for sources.
Mm-hmm.
But things like Paul Revere's ride, like, the ride happened, but like, he wasn't shouting, the British were coming, the British were coming.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe he was, I don't know, but the only sources of that are, like, myth. Are, like, hearsay at the time. Or the famous, like, Diogenes thing. Diogenes was another philosopher during the time of Socrates in ancient Greece. And apparently he would come by the forum when other philosophers were teaching and, like, just pick apart all their arguments. So there's this famous story of him asking Socrates, how do you define a man? And no, Socrates did not say a miserable little pile of secrets. His answer was, a man is a bird without feathers. And purportedly, Diogenes came to the forum the next day with a plucked chicken and plopped it on the table and said, behold, man. And that probably didn't really happen, but it is funny. Up.
Brother's a sink! Dude, that was sick! Like, yeah, we had to revive each other, but damn, brother!
Yeah. I got in there with the spreader at the end and die!
I was about to super after that one. Gosh, that was so cool!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember to use super. How do you use super? Is it just A?
Yeah, if you use A when you don't have 5 cards up, it'll do the regular weapon super. But if you have all 5 cards up, it'll do the EX super, which in our case is that giant beam.
Very cool.
Whew! That was awesome.
I'll be a monkey's uncle if I'm putting my moolah in the bank.
Oh god.
For all I know, the devil probably controls the place too. They'll never get a hold of my gold if I spread it all around. And if some Joe happens to find a coin or two, good for him. That's what I say. Huh.
Yeah, that pretty much tells us that, like, if we just keep, like, searching around, we can probably find, like, coins just hiding places.
Or is that the in-universe reason why the run and gun levels have random coins sitting around?
That also could be true, yeah. But you can also find coins in the overworld, just, like, randomly. So, that's a thing.
So how about this little hatchet girl here?
What are you looking at? The chip? It's not my fault. I've been busy fighting off those casino debtors. I gotta save up to have my blade fixed. So help me, I wish someone would bust up that King Dice one.
Well, we're working on that.
Yeah.
For now, however, what do we got here? Floral Fury! Oh, this is a good one to end on.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this fight! Let's go!
This is the song that was in Smash Brothers, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, geez, right. Yeah, this fight gets chaotic. Whoa, boy, down. Okay, here we go.
Oh, so I guess his arms kind of telegraph which way he's going to attack a little bit, though.
There we go. So yeah, fun fact. Oh, jeez.
I didn't know there's boomerang.
Yup. Oh.
I was trying to parry it. I wasn't getting it.
No, you're good, man. Again, these are trial and error type boss fights. Like, you're good. Like, we're gonna be fighting these guys. We're gonna learn.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't remember if it was in the last attempt that we did this episode that I mentioned this or not, but I love listening to the soundtrack of this game on my spare time. Ah, jeez. The soundtrack, like the official soundtrack that they made for this game, and the actual in-game like music aren't actually one-to-one.
Really?
There are some subtle differences in the official soundtrack than in the in-game songs. I actually recommend taking a listen to them. They're still the same song, but if you can spot the differences, it's actually kind of cool.
That's interesting.
God, dude. I cannot respect the trombonists of this soundtrack enough because it's hard. And anyone who's ever played trombone knows that it is hard to get some of those precise notes just from the like natural like way that a trombone works.
Yeah, you need some real embouchure.
It's up to you, brother.
Yeah, I wasn't back yet.
Nice!
Die!
Oh no, he ain't done yet. He's not gonna be done with that.
Oh, with the vine.
Yo, well done, well done.
Extreme pollination and total domination.
See, like, I love how, like, I feel a bit weird being, like, the type of guy who, like, plays these games and, like, so, like, you watch people, like, play this, like, on, like, online, right? Like, on YouTube and stuff?
Yeah, at the time that this was newer, yeah.
I had someone comment on my streams that I'm a bit weird when it comes to games like this because rather than being like rather than getting all frustrated when I lose or like frustrated when I fail at these kinds of games, I'm always like, okay, yeah, I gotcha, that was pretty good, you know? Like I'm pretty happy when I fail because it's just like, oh, failure is just another opportunity to learn. Like every failure, I'm just like, I'm learning shit. I'm getting this. Like. And that will lead me to get it eventually. I got this.
Yeah, every failure is a lesson.
Yep. Yeah, and that, like, I remember someone saying that is like, dude, why are you always happy to fail? And I'm like, it's because I'm learning. Like, as we say in the fighting game community, you learn, like, if you're gonna learn, you gotta get your ass kicked first. Ooh, that was bad. Okay, we got this, we got this.
Okay, final phase, right?
Yep.
Okay, I've learned I have to
crap
watch
baskets.
Underneath
that was my bad.
as well.
Oh, no, that was my fault.
He camped though.
I pressed the wrong button. That's the thing. Like I meant to like switch weapons. I pressed the wrong button.
This match will get red hot.
We got this.
Here goes.
God, I love this fight. Also, like just the way he dances to the music is just fun.
I've heard this one kind of described as the like graduation exam for the first part of the game.
In a way, yeah. Like, that's actually a countdown I would not mind tackling one of these days. Are bosses that are like gatekeeper bosses in a way. You know what I mean? It's like this is the boss fight that you're gonna fight when you want to like find out whether you're going to enjoy this game or not.
Yeah, like
Floral Fury is probably one of the best examples of that.
The like
Cuphead.
The like Father Gascoignes.
Yes. Your Father Gascoignes, your Mantis Lords. Yeah, in this case I would say this game it's Floral Fury.
Mantis Lords is a good example.
Oh yeah. One of my favorite boss fights of all time. Gotcha!
Wow, I did not think you would get that. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna wait until his like second phase to do the super.
Oh, we're on the proper platform. All right. I like that. Gotcha. Switching to the pea shooter.
Oh, that's a parry if you want to get it.
I got it. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, baby!
Alright, I'm going super. Oh, no, you're going super.
You can do it too. Hell yeah,
Alright,
brother!
alright.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I'm enjoying myself.
I'm starting to think this game might be a little difficult. I don't know, we'll see.
Oh, we're just getting started, man. We are just getting started. Ow!
I played the demo to Donchi Days, and this is slightly harder. Well, guys, we're gonna leave it there, but there is plenty more to come. So, will our friends be able to fend off the fearsome forces of the furious foes? Find out next time on the continuing adventures of Cuphead and his pal Mugman.
See y'all next time! Okay, that was pretty good, actually. I'm just gonna say.
I really like doing that, like, 1930s radio voice.
Also, the alliteration was spot on. Well done.
Thank you.